You're watching Swipe. Here's a little taste of what we've got for you in the next 10 minutes.
Controlling characters with your mind. Is this the future of gaming? Then, next generation virtual reality. I try out new head tracking technology. And we're hitting back at a Bolivian drug cartel in our games review.
Welcome to Swipe. This week, we've come to visit a brand new tech innovation hub. The Taylor Centre has been set up by the Royal Academy of Engineering to help turn thousands of British ideas into global successes. So we decided to come and have a look at a few of those ideas and meet the entrepreneurs behind them.
Okay, so I'm just going to put on the cap here now.
Ever heard of Neuro gaming? It's where you play video games using your brainwaves rather than a controller. The technology is aimed at people with physical disabilities.
To control this character, you imagine left arm movement to move him to the left and right arm movement to move him to the right.
So I just need to sort of imagine the imagery to get it to kind of move.
Yeah, so it's imagining lifting a weight perhaps with your right arm or lifting the weight with your left arm.
So could games like this become more mainstream in the future?
Gamers like a challenge. You know, gamers that are proficient at gaming, they're learning a motor skill to control a normal controller. So therefore they're likely to have an interest in gaining control of their brain activity.
You can probably tell from my performance it's not the easiest thing to master.
I feel like I don't quite have the sort of level of control over my character that I might expect if I was, say, playing on a traditional console.
I'm sitting here, I'm talking, you're trying to listen to me, you know, you're using your mouth and there's all types of interferences going on there that's going to have an impact on the performance. You really have to get into the zone.
It's still a relatively new area, but neurogaming is growing. The world's first cybathlon took place late last year. The event saw people with physical disabilities compete with the aid of assistive technology, including a brain-computer interface race. And the organisers think there's potential to take things a step further.
At the moment, these neuro games and brain-computer interfaces allow just a limited number of commands. This performance can be improved in the future by implanting the devices, but then of course we have the problem of safety and ethical issues.
Head implants probably aren't going to replace consoles just yet, but the potential behind neurogaming technology is clear. So there's every chance it could be making waves in the years to come. Chris Creegan, Sky News.
Stay with us if you like VR. They tell me they've got a unique kind of head tracking technology here that can help make the experience even more real. I'll be getting a go on that right after a roundup of this week's tech news.
Here's a wristband with the potential to help your social life with a warning buzz if your conversation starts getting boring. Scientists from MIT loaded it with sensors capturing data like heart rate and movement so it can read the tone of a conversation. It's claimed artificially intelligent chatbots could replace 250,000 public sector jobs in the next 15 years. Policy Institute reform says even jobs primarily based on human interaction are at risk from computer-based advances. Safer Internet Day gave us a reality check this week. A report which was part of the campaign showed more than 20% of children aged 8 to 17 have been bullied with images or videos online. And Twitter announced new measures to try and protect its users from abuse on the site. They include preventing banned users from creating new accounts, plus a feature that removes tweets with potentially sensitive content. Stick around for our games review. We're fighting Klingons in the trench with the new Star Trek bridge crew. But before that...
Well, I've got a lot of kit on. I feel like I'm about to go scuba diving. But actually, we're going to talk about this little bit here, this technology that you've been working on, Michael, called the Star Tracker, right? Why is it called the Star Tracker?
Because we stick little stars onto the ceiling. These are retroreflective stickers, and then this camera is actually seeing them and working out the position of the headset just by the constellation of these stickers or stars.
So where are you going to take me to demonstrate how these stars work?
What about a rooftop?
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'm on top of a building. On top of a building. Cool. Oh, look, you've managed to make some solar panels out of these tables.
In the room where we are, there are some tables. They were folded up, and we put some solar panels instead.
So talk to me about how these stars are working with this bit right now.
So the stars are put onto the ceiling, and on your headset is a little camera that is looking up, and light is reflecting from them and is working out the position of your headset. And so if you move now, you will see that your head is moving and the virtual world is also moving. You can actually walk in the virtual world.
I feel a bit sick, and I'm a little bit worried about falling off this roof as well. Oh my goodness, I can see, I'm looking down at the road. So why is this better than the current VR devices out there? Because other companies, they must be working on this kind of technology too.
Current VR technology is developed for single user and primarily for gaming. And the next generation of VR technology is for multi-user, many users, and unlimited space. And
unlimited space. So could I walk up and down the staircases of a 16-story building with this?
Absolutely, no
and
problem.
It would keep up with me?
It will keep up with you.
No latency?
The virtual environment can be addressed to be matching with the
real world.
Will
I have to wear this? Because this is pretty heavy. Is this the battery?
That is a very high-powered gaming computer. This is only there to give you a better experience, better resolution.
How far do you think we are from the totally immersive VR experience, incorporating all 5 senses?
That is a really difficult question, because the question is as well, how far do you need to go and how far? I think there are lots of companies working on slithers of innovation.
Go on, how far? 5, 10 years? 20, 25?
It really depends how far. We are already working now with companies where moving around is a requirement. Last week we were cycling actually with our technology.
I'm going to take this off because I feel a little bit sick. Well look, thanks for showing me around on the rooftop. Right, we're going to break away from the Innovation Hub just for a couple of minutes now because it's time for this week's Games Review. Here's Ross with a few soon-to-be-released titles.
Ghost Recon Wildlands sits under the Tom Clancy umbrella and it is now coming out. I have waited so long for this game, and you know what it's going to be? Unbelievable, because it's the first open world Ghost Recon that will give you so much opportunity to explore the vast South America Bolivian land. It is all around Santa Blanca drunk cartel who are basically taking over the country, and instead of setting up a massive war, the American government have decided to send in the Ghosts, yes, a special forces team of 4 people. And that can be yourself playing as a single player with 3 AI, or you could then play with 3 friends. And this is one of the first ever open world games where 4 of you can play the whole story through. Lego has become pretty dynamic within the video games world. Now, I suppose you could compare this to the likes of your Minecraft game, and it's all around becoming a master builder within the world of Lego. You can create anything in the Lego types with all the bricks that you've got. They've got actual kind of like buildings and pieces of Lego that have been built already that you can place into your world, or you can just basically do whatever you want with storylines that are set in the worlds that you go into. You can go and help a king find a sword, or you can help a caveman build a cave. And another great thing that they've added into this is the online functionality. So you can go into other people's worlds and join in their adventures, or people can come into yours and join you in yours. If it's anywhere near what Minecraft offers as a game, Lego Worlds could definitely take Lego to another level within the video console gaming industry.
Welcome to Lego Worlds.
In VR, you've experienced many things already, and there is another great experience within the Star Trek world with Star Trek Bridge Crew. You can play as either the captain, the helm, the tactician, or the engineer. And the amazing thing here is it's going to be one of the first games that I'm going to hopefully experience where you can play with other people online. So 3 of your friends can join you and you can take control of this brand new starship and venture in to what is known as the Trench. You're off to this vast area of space where you're hopefully going to try and find a new area for the Vulcan race to populate. And I cannot wait to just imagine and put that VR headset on and put myself on the bridge of my very own starship. And hopefully, with 3 of my friends taking control, I'll obviously try and take the captain's role and see what I can do and to make sure we can get through all of the missions. But I cannot wait for this experience. There have been so many great ones so far, but this could definitely take VR to another level.
Well, that's it for this week's episode. Why not follow us on Twitter @SkyNewsSwipe, and you can see what we get up to throughout the week. I'll be back next time. Hope you can join us then. Bye-bye.